Hello, welcome to today's class. Today we want to discuss quadratic equation by formula method. Previously, we have talked about the completing the square method and the factorization method. Today, we are going to be focusing on the formula method. First of all, let us see what this formula is all about. Now, let us consider the general form of a quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c to be equal to 0. Now, what do? Let's apply the completing the square method to this. So to do that, we have ax squared plus bx equals to minus c. Are you with me? Because c is going over to the other side. Now, okay, the next step is to apply the first step of completing the square, which is dividing through by the coefficient of x squared, which is a. Having divided through by the coefficient of x squared, our next step is to do what? Okay, so we are having x squared plus b over ax equal to minus c over a. Interesting. Now we complete the square. Let us complete the square. In completing the square, we look at the coefficient of x, which is going to coefficient of x, take half of it and square it. So we are having b over a, half of it, square of it. So we are having b over 2a all squared. So we are having x squared plus b over ax plus b over 2a all squared equal to c minus c over a plus b over 2a all squared. Now it becomes easy for us to factorize. We have x plus b over 2a all squared to be equal to minus c over a plus b over 2a. Okay, let's open that bracket to have b squared over 4a squared. It makes sense. That is b squared over 4a squared. Now, the next thing we have to do is to solve this through. So we have x plus b over 2a to be equal to the LCM of a and 4a squared is going to be a 4a squared. Now, a divided 4a squared will give us 4a. When multiplied by minus c, we have minus 4ac. Okay, now 4a squared divided itself will give you 1 times this, you have plus b squared. Now that means we are having, I'm writing everything here, we're having x plus b over 2a to be equal to minus 4ac plus b squared over 4a squared. Okay, now, and this is all squared, sorry. Okay, so now the next step is to see what we can do to remove the square. In removing the square, we take square root of both sides, so we have x plus b over 2a to be equal to plus or minus square root minus 4ac plus b squared all over 4a squared. Now, x is going to be minus b, I'm crossing this over to this side, over 2a plus or minus square roots. I would like to rearrange this, so I'll be having b squared minus 4ac all over 4a squared. Now, I'm going to work inside this to have b minus b over 2a plus or minus square roots. Now, I want to reduce this. I want to take it one after the other. The square root of this is b squared minus 4ac all over square root of the denominator becomes square root of the denominators becomes 2a. Now, if I take the LCM of the denominator, we have 2a. 2a divided 2a, 1 times minus b, you have minus b, plus or minus square roots again. 2a divided, that is 1, and we have 2a divided 2a here, we have 1. 1 times what we have here is going to be square root of b squared minus 4ac. Okay. So this is what we refer to as the general formula of solving any quadratic equation. It becomes obvious to see that the general formula actually came from our completing the square. That is how important the completing the square method is. And with this, we have come to the end of this class. In subsequent classes, we will be discussing on how to use this formula to solve. Thanks and God bless. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.